which is nothing but formation of gametes, and the second stage is fertilization, where male gamete and female gamete going to fuse, and third stage formation of ookinete, the formation of ookinete or oocyst, and the last stage is, if you see, sporogony. These are the four stages that are there in the sexual life cycle of the Plasmodium vivax in mosquito. Here you can see the entry of gametocytes, right, microgametocyte and macrogametocyte into the crop of mosquito, Now let us see the sequential stages in this process. What is the first step in the sexual phase? Gametogony. Nothing but a formation of a, how can you define gametogony? Formation of gametes. Male gamete and a female gamete. Formation of male gametes is called male gametogony. Now let us see how the male gametes are formed here. During the formation of male gametes, or during this process, the nucleus of microgametocytes divides into 8 daughter nuclei, which are called pronuclei, which reach the periphery. Nucleus was divided into 8 pronuclei. How many pronuclei? 8 pronuclei. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the last one 8. These 8 pronuclei are pushed or reached to the peripheral region of the Plasmodium. Now, here, peripheral regions of the structure. The cytoplasm is pushed in the form of, here, the cytoplasm, whatever present here, it is pushed in the form of 8 flagellated structures. How many structures? 8 flagellated structures like this. Okay. So these flagellated structures which helps to this male gamete for easy movement. Now here one pronuclei enters and forms a microgamete. What is that? A microgamete. One pronuclei enters into it and forms one microgamete. Microgamete is also known as male gamete. What is that called? Male gamete. Finally, these male gametes, with the help of this flagella, shows lashing movements. What are they? Lashing movements. Those are flagella, with the help of flagella. And these flagella get separated after some time from the cytoplasm of the microgametocyte. This separation is called as a exflagellation. What is that called? Exflagellation. And finally, what happens? Let us see. After formation of male gamete, female gamete formation occurs. Formation of female gamete is called female gametogony. Female gametocyte undergoes a few changes and transforms into directly a female gamete. The female gamete formation is called generally maturation. This process is nothing but maturation. Nucleus of the gametes moves towards the peripheral region and cytoplasm at the same time. And forms a cone-like projection that is called a fertilization cone. What is that called? A fertilization cone. In this case, after formation of male gamete and female gamete, what happens? These two gametes undergoes for fusion. The fusion of male gamete and female gamete together is called fertilization. Here it also occurs in the lumen of crop of mosquito. Where it occurs? It occurs in the crop of lumen of mosquito. When an actively moving male gamete when an actively moving male gamete comes and contact with the fertilization cone of the female gamete, and it enters into it. After enters the pronuclei and cytoplasm. What are they? Pronuclei and cytoplasm of these two gametes fuse together and resulting in the formation of synkaryon. Since the two gametes are dissimilar in size, so fusion of two dissimilar gametes is called anisogamy. What is that called? Anisogamy. Now finally, the female gamete that bears, if you take the female gamete, it bears synkaryon of ookinete and oocyst from that zygote. The zygote here, whatever it is there, the zygote, it is remaining inactive for some time. Later on transforms into long and slender and motile vermiform ookinete. It is commonly called as vermicule. What is that? Within 18 to 24 hours this vermicule formation occurs. Now here what happens, imagine, see, I am drawing the diagram here. Imagine this is the crop of the mosquito. Okay. So this is the basement wall, basement membrane, imagine it. And you can mention the cells here, basement membrane cells. Oocystes are produced. 50 to 500 oocystes are produced during the life cycle on the wall of the crop, and they appears like a dots or nodules. Now here one important question is, these oocystes for the first time discovered by a scientist called Sir Ronald Ross. Now what happens to this oocyst later on? Here, after formation of oocyst, next stage is sporogony. The formation of sporozoites in the oocyst is called sporogony. According to Bano, a great scientist Bano, the nucleus of the oocyst, imagine it is a oocyst, the nucleus of the oocyst undergoes two reduction divisions followed by repeated mitotic divisions, okay, which leads to formation of a specialized structures called a sporoblast. What are they? Sporoblastes. Here, nucleus of the sporoblast divides and forms several nuclei. What it forms? Several nuclei. Each nucleus is surrounded by, later on, if you take, each nucleus is surrounded by, imagine it is a nucleus. Each nucleus is surrounded by, whatever it is there here, it is surrounded by little amount of cytoplasm, and transforms into a sickle shaped structure. It transforms into sickle shaped structure, which is called as a sporozoite. What is that called? Sporozoite. Okay. So this sporozoite is the infective structure in his life cycle. Oocyst with such sporozoites. Imagine this is a oocyst with sporozoites, such sporozoites, sickle shaped sporozoites, is nothing but a sporocyst. What is that called? Sporocyst. After formation of sporocyst, it ruptures. Okay, nearly it releases 10,000 sporozoites into the or liberates 10,000 sporozoites into the hemocoel. What is that? Hemocoel of the mosquito. What is that called? Hemocoel of the mosquito. Now finally, from there they travel into the salivary glands. Okay, they settles in the salivary glands, and now they are ready for another infection.